trillions of particles. He has this long hair, like 3 years, yeah? And the nails like, in one moment he gets horny, out of time, for 3 years, 3 months and 3 days. I was explaining somehow, because of those breaking news, I came from Thailand recently. It was very many times I mentioned meditation. It's very, very important. But when you are there in this kind of a first or last samadhi state, you met yourself in whatever stage. There are stages. And of course, that way, if you do only that, it might bring the one who does meditations to the final state. There is many humans which have met their true self and became enlightened and so on, and self-realized. But it's not necessarily so. For example, when people live in the world and they are movie makers or businessmen or musicians or poets or whatever, they might get into that connection. They might get already some kind of a flow of information, or energy, inspiration. It's about connection with spirit. Inspiration comes only from spirit. There's no other source from within. But then you go to the world, and the world is so complicated. The Holy Son of God, who dreams the dream of the world, one part of him is split in trillions of particles, which we see as the flora, fauna, minerals, and humans or aliens. We are all one. Even in that mode, we are all reflections of this sleeping Son of God. When meditator who has met himself comes out of the world, and he is not a monk, he is not a yogi, it's not his lifestyle and his mission, but there is a world to live in, there is kids and grandchildren or whoever. Their world always is ready to come up with surprises. And those surprises can be shocking. For example, movie that I recommended to you called Samskara. It's about Tibet, and in short version, it is about Buddhism, Buddhist monk who knows his own techniques, and he can achieve the level of samadhi. He meditates, and he gets into that mode, and into that mode he keeps body alive without feeding that with water and food. So no water and food is needed. The inner true self keeps body alive without food, because energy comes from true self. It's always kind of as a portal. And then in that movie, just imagine the level of connection with true self. He is there, out of time, for 3 years, 3 months and 3 days. And it is his decision. He is young Buddhist monk. You don't need to be like old and tired from meditations to get into the state. It can be in any age. And he has decided to achieve that state into a cave. He goes to the cave, he gets to connection, and then this cave is closed with the bricks and with the stones. And then monks, his elder monks, they know, oh, it's time to take him out, because it was not an idea he live forever. It was kind of a decision. They go there and they take him out, and he has this long hair, like 3 years, yeah, and the nails like nails, or what's it, yeah, and kind of crazy. And he, of course, body is alive, but it is not like you have to stretch it, and all that is very nicely, beautifully shown into the movie. It's very nice. Okay, and just imagine such a monk. You see, he knows truth. And then he gets out, and then he gets out, and there is what? There is a Buddhist monastery, and there is a routine, a very strong routine. There are laws. There's worldly laws. It's not like a enlightenment laws, gods. No. There's their own kind of religious strong laws. And then, to make it short, he gets kind of not interested in his monk life. Why he should be monk if he knows truth and so, and he has interest to go to life. In one moment he gets horny. He needs sex. It doesn't matter why, body or some yourself, and he needs to meet lady friend, yeah. And then I'll not tell you all the story, but He knows truth. He has clear vision what is the world. But he cannot apply that his knowledge, which is 100% knowledge, to the world. Because world requests different kinds of worldly approaches. And in one moment, he gives up. He is not able, enlightened monk, he is not able to live life into the world, in the world. And he decides to leave the world, and this family, and this beautiful lady, and even child. And he gets back to monastery. And to go to this monastery, and he consciously chooses just to be in meditation mode and whatever, yeah, in this routine. He escapes the world. It means that there are still in a mind, in a dreaming mind. I'm not, when I say mind, it's not about this program mind. This is program mind. Everything what we know from astrology, doesn't matter from which typology, yeah? But those are programs. So those are programs which helps us to navigate this world, and this is very, very okay. It's no problem anything with anything in this world. Problem is that meditation itself, in this case with the movie, has not helped to get rid of this darkness of the mind. There is still darkness, because darkness has been connected in his life before he became monk, or in maybe so-called other lives, with relationships with the outside world, with the people, with mother, father, brothers, with religion, with other nations, with nature, whatever. We don't know that. And this has made, let's call it karma. There's many ways how to explain. It's a lot of karma. That means it's kind of a debts. Karma means that you have some kind of a debts. It's not. It might be also financial debts, but it's debts in relationships, wrongdoings, or wrong thinkings is enough. Wrong thinking, wrongdoing, and wrong other activities in the world brings to some kind of a debts, and those debts brings the one who passes away from this going to the light. He gets feared, and he's sucked, and again I'm here and now. So he has not cleaned his dreaming mind mode from those barriers in order for love, light, and spirit to take over all his mind. There is some darkness within that mind.